What's good everyone, Sabri Majid here. Welcome to another video, and in this one I'm excited because I'm doing my first ever vlog. Now today is actually Christmas Day, so places are going to be closed, things are going to be shut down, and I'm going to go down to London to see what the difference is between a typical day where it's all busy, filled with people, and Christmas Day where things are closed and potentially there could be no one on the streets. It's going to be interesting. So stay tuned to watch this one. Because everything's going to be closed, I'm going to have to bring some food. So I've got some goodies for me and my boy. We've got some chicken pieces there. Going to make chicken wraps. And we've got some cheeky cookies right there. Now, in terms of the lenses I'm going to use, it's going to be the 28mm, which is on the lens already. Got this Samyang 18mm, which is a super wide lens, fixed as well. Slightly I'm going to be shooting on the gimbal. Yeah, so I need to make sure I'm lightweight. Got my ND filters, but 4 charged batteries should be more than enough. I've got such a big bag and there's nothing in there. It's just one lens and it's going to be the camera that's filming now. Right, it's going to be cold outside. So what should we do? Should we use that so Arigato cap out here? Or got this new for the comfort and the warmth. Because we're out here trying to go for functionality. This emphasizes that I've got a small head, but it is what it is. Man can't change the head size. Yeah, check the fit. Got the daily paper on the top and the bottom, stitched through the logo. Yeah, nice. And I've got a nice little feature to top it all off. Check this, bro. Big thing. This one I called a sleeping bag. I had a big red coat. You thought that was big. Another Axel Arigato piece. It's extra small. I normally wear small, but because of the fit, I had to get extra small because small looked too big. Oh, I'm so comfy in this. I could literally just sit down and sleep. It's a blanket. Ooh, I don't even need to zip it up. I'm warm just like this with it half open. So yeah, that with the hat. Let's see what the fit's saying. Spin that round. Get the logo at the front. I'm ready for the winter. Oh, I need to take that tag off in a second. Drop down in the comments below what you think of the fit. But come on, we're running out of time, so I need to move on. Just to let you know, I'm Muslim, so I don't celebrate Christmas. The 25th is literally a day off for me. So I saw this as an opportunity to go down to London and see it all shut down and closed. I always wanted to do this, but now is finally the chance that I can do it. So yeah, I'll film some scenes of the streets. I'm going to share it in this video. New crepes for today, New Balance metallic silver 1000s. I've got hold of these. I got hold of these out in Malaysia. I was lucky I saw them on the shelf. I was like, you can't get those in the UK anymore. And they're so comfortable as well. You know them ones when they smell. Oh, smell fresh. You're good. Yeah, they just slip on nicely. Twist it, turn it with the bow. Nice and even. Yeah. Time to turn on the car. These old Mercs, you need to make sure you warm up the engine. Yes, people, so we made it to London now. On the roads, in the car, with Faisal driving us around all the different spots. Today I'll be on the passenger seat, and already I feel like it's not even a dead town. Like, there's still people out and about. There's even restaurants that are open, like the Muslim owned restaurants, like Turkish spots. They're all open and there's people in there. So London's not on a full shutdown during Christmas Day, so it'll be interesting to see what the spots are saying when we get there. So coming from North London, we're going to start at King's Cross. The moment where are we? We're in Dalston.
Dalston Junction.
Yeah, Dalston. So probably about another 15 minutes and then we can begin showing you. It's kind of warm in here. What's the temperature saying outside? It's about, I think it's about 10 degrees. I underestimated the cold today because it's not even that cold. I've got this hat on and my head is getting hot. But I didn't do my hair, so I'm gonna have to keep this on. Let's get the cheeky cookie running in. Just to start things off. We haven't even started the journey yet and we've already got into the munchies.
So on Google Maps, I've set out all the different locations, made them as individual stops, but we've made it specific so that the route goes well with seeing the different types of architecture that I wanted to pass by. Google had a limited amount of stops I could put, so I've actually created 2 maps. This is the first one, which goes down to Tower Bridge. I'm going to hook this up onto the Apple CarPlay so it's easy for Faisal to navigate around. Once we get to Tower Bridge, then I'll upload the second map and plug that through. Starting at King's Cross, this residential building by Alison Brooks, the red brick building with the arches on the ground floor. This is going down York Way. We're now coming down Bennett Associates Sports Hall and a commercial building by Coffee Architects. I've done a video on these 2 buildings before. I'll add a link in to the bottom to those. Jeez, this is the Google building. It's huge. It's actually massive. Like, it stretches out so far. It literally goes from the King's Cross train station all the way up to Central St Martin's University. Now we're going down to turn into where you see the Renaissance building and the British Library. Coming down this road here. Let's get a nice little pan up to the louvers there. See on the side of that soffit and the British Library. We turn now to see the Renaissance Hotel as well as the Standard Hotel on the other side of the road. Yeah, there's a pan there of the Renaissance Tower. What a beautiful building that is. Now we're heading through the city of London. Coming up, here's glimpses of the Barbican Estate. These brutalist towers, so iconic in London. There's actually 3 of them. It's so hard to capture these because you're literally underneath them. The best way to see these towers is actually from a distance, and it's probably going to be the same with any other towers that we come across. Getting to St Paul's, there's a huge queue here. They're probably queuing up for the cathedral because it's a religious day. Oh, we're going to go round St Paul's now. Oh, luckily we got stopped at the red light here so we can get a nice pan of the entrance of St Paul's. I'm going to go down this St Paul's Churchyard Road, which then becomes Cannon Street. I love this corner junction here with a historic building, and behind it you can see the Bloomberg headquarters by Foster's. I believe that's award winning. Oh, this is looking saucy, bruh. Going into the heart of the financial district, and you can see the Bank of England in the distance. So we couldn't actually get closer to the Bank of England and Royal Exchange building because there's a cycle lane access only. So we had to go back, and then we came across the Guildhall, this is quite a nice shot face on. Now we're going past the Corten Steel Bridge. We're getting deeper into the city now, where the towers are, where these skyscrapers are, turning in. Oh, it is a cheese grater by Richard Rogers. Controversial shape, but unique now to the city. And now Foster's, Gherkin. That architecture is iconic with its curved diamond facade. Coming to the back of Aldgate now. And here the front of Aldgate, you can see the walkie-talkie in the background. We're turning off now towards the Thames because we're going to head over to Tower Bridge. We're now at Tower Bridge, and there's so many people. Back where it was all the financial areas, a corporate bit of City of London, it was all quiet. It was dead out there. There's actually a tour bus. The tour buses are operating on this day. proper busy, man. Or busier than I expected. The cars are moving slow. There's people walking on both sides of the bridge. They're stopping, they're taking photos. There's no public transport. Now we're passing Tower Bridge. I've set up, luckily the traffic has been slow here, so I've been able to set up the second map for the second part of this journey. Now we're heading to the Shard. Check it out, that is quite a unique shape. Just stands out on its own in London. I don't really know the concept behind all these towers, whether they do relate contextually or they are supposed to be individual landmarks. Oh, this is looking saucy, bruh. Borough Market is closed. We can't really go through there, so just turn off. We are now going to head towards the back of Tate Modern. I can't imagine there being too many people there. Ooh, the EQS has just pulled up in front. The interior of that car is so special. Not a big fan of the outside of it. It's a bit round and bulky for me, but a lot of electric cars are. Here we are coming to the Bankside. There it is, Tate Modern. The old and the new, the extension and the original. It's next to the Richard Rogers Bankside residential blocks. Heading towards Waterloo now. Oh, the police are in patrol. Actually, I think that's an ambulance. Someone may be in danger. Coming to the back of a London Eye. We're going on Westminster Bridge. We're gonna have to sacrifice seeing the London Eye and instead see Big Ben and Palace of Westminster. I think this is more of an iconic bit of architecture anyway. Look at the streets, they're flooded. The bridge on both sides is filled with people. This is busier than Tower Bridge for sure. People are just there, just chilling, taking photos. People renting out bikes, moving around London. Again, no public transport. These buses you're seeing are literally tour buses operating on this day. And the cars are probably just Uber drivers, cab drivers, moving the public around. Turning to the left, the Palace of Westminster, you've got Westminster Abbey, which is another church. Let's go down these back streets now. More cyclists about. I mean, I like seeing cyclists around here, especially when you're filming. It adds another dynamic to motion. We are now at Buckingham Palace. The King is out here enjoying his big meal, his roast dinner and that. We're going to turn towards Knightsbridge now, where the lighting is emerging. The evening is coming. The sun has gone down and the lights are all on. Check out these lights. They're actually looking kind of nice. Looking good. Heading to Harrods now. Ooh, some nice lighting design there on Harrods. Plenty of money thrown on that facade. Can't really make out what the design is. I'm sure they've made it all festive. But here, let's just get a little close-up view there. Opposite that must be a Muslim-owned restaurant, which is open and packed. Long queue outside. Cafe here, a queue for that as well. Yeah, there's a bit of liveliness out here. So we found a chaiwala spot. It's open, surprisingly. I don't know how it's open on Christmas Day. I've got ourselves some nice. These are large though.
Large Karak chais.
Now I bet that's still hot. So yeah, we're gonna chill, take a little breather, and then back to the streets for the evening shots. We've had our nice Karak tea to keep us going. Bit of sugar, bit of caffeine running through the system. Let's go on this final stretch now. Heading back up Knightsbridge towards Piccadilly Circus. Oh, there's just loads of traffic. So we've decided to turn out into Mayfair. There's some more lighting design happening in between buildings. Ooh, look at that chandelier style lighting in the middle of that junction. Done by Chanel. Ooh, big boy things. Now we're coming out onto Regent Street. This is busy. There's loads of people here. The same again. What they're just taking photos, man. They're just enjoying the evening, going for a nice evening stroll, and all these lights are glistening. I mean, why not? Especially if you're a tourist and you're staying locally. We're going through the famous Oxford Circus, and that is pretty much it. We're gonna head back now, head home, going past King's Cross again. It's cool to see this at night time. Not many people here. Obviously the station is closed, but the lights are all on and the building looks pretty cool.
Woo, that was a long day. Long day shooting in the day and the evening. Just got back, and what can I say? London does not shut down on the 25th. It's promising to know that London isn't all about retail and shopping, and people can appreciate the landmarks and the architecture. So from my perspective, I love it that things are closed and they're still out there going to see buildings. But yeah, even though I'm shattered, I'm still cozy out here. Oh. And let me just give you a rundown of what happened. So as a whole, it was quite an experience. Always wanted to do this, and I was a bit shocked, and I was hoping it'd be quieter, but no, it just shows London does not stop. It just keeps going. I think the busiest spot was, and the most interesting spot was Regent Street up to Oxford Street, how busy that was, and it was night time and the lights were on. So there was quite an atmosphere, and people clearly weren't there for shopping and they weren't interested in shopping. They just wanted to be there in the night. Maybe they were tourists locally and they were just like, let's just go for a walk, chill, see what the streets are saying and take some photos. Palace of Westminster was quite a peak spot as well. Westminster Bridge, that was full. Tower Bridge was full. City of London, of course, was just dead out, except St Paul's. There was a queue outside there. I'm assuming that was because it's a church and people were probably there for religious purposes because it was Christmas Day. But then there were tourists around the outside, obviously, taking photos. So it was a mix of two. King's Cross where we started, there wasn't many people there. But there were still cars, like everywhere there was just cars. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I think I'm literally going to have a little nap and rest up here for a bit. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.